Hi, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch, and today we're making the Holiday Catalog Designer Series paper charts. Head over to my website and download the free PDF. They are blank charts, and what you do is cut 2x2 squares and add them to the charts. So I'm going to do all of this on camera today. I normally have it all cut and ready, but I wanted to show everyone just how easy it really is. So I'm going to start with the first chart, which is the Candy Cane Lane, so that I don't get all of my paper mixed up. So what I'm going to do is look through my stack. I did go ahead and pull it, but I didn't cut it yet. Okay. So here's the Candy Cane Lane. I'm going to move the rest of this out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to warn you before I do this. I'm going to film most of this video and fast forward and only talk when it's absolutely necessary, okay? That way we can get this wrapped up pretty quickly. So I'm going to cut at the 2-inch mark. And then again at the 2-inch mark. And I'm going to do that on each of the pieces of paper. So I'm going to set this aside. And now I'll do the next one. Whoops. Okay, I need to rewind for just a second. Because the paper's two-sided, you actually need 2 pieces of the paper. So it's a good thing I caught that really quickly. So here is side number 1, and here is side number 2. And for this one, side 1, and then we'll cut side 2. Okay, so there's the 2 pieces I've cut so far. Okay, so now that we're done with the cutting of the Candy Cane Lane, what we're going to do is go ahead and add our squares. Okay, so I normally try to position these so that they look really, really pretty. But I'm trying to not do that this time. I think I might be failing. That goes down here. This one goes here. That looks pretty good. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on there. I'm using liquid glue. I don't know if you can see that whole chart. The pictures will be on my website. I'm going to use the fatter end of the liquid glue just so I can get it done a little bit quicker. Okay. I'm going to be sliding these into a page protector. So if I don't have adhesive all the way to the edge, it's okay. If you are not going to slide these into a page protector, you might want to go a little slower on adding the adhesive. Okay, so this wraps up the Candy Cane Lane chart, and what I'm going to do is just slide that into a page protector when it's dry. That glue is still a little bit wet. Okay, so now let's move over to the next. The Warmth and Cheer Designer Series paper stack has 2 sheets because there are 12 pages. That equals 24 designs. Okay, so here is the Warmth and Cheer completed. And what I'm going to do now is I am actually going to skip cutting the 2-inch squares. I've showed you 2 of them, and I've noticed that my video length is getting pretty long. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the squares and then we'll assemble, okay? Okay, so now we're going to add the presents and pine cones. Okay, here's the presents and pine cones. The next one is petals and paisley. Okay, so there's the petals and paisley. Okay, so now we're going to work on Halloween night. Okay, Halloween night is complete. And the last but not least is the Fancy Frost. This is one-sided paper, so we only have to place adhesive on 6 spots. Okay, while I'm adding this one, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that if you don't plan on purchasing all of the packs of Designer Series paper, I will have a scanned copy of these charts available on my website. They will probably not be available today because it's going to take me a little while to scan them. They are not true to color, but they're better than nothing if you're not going to buy the paper. So some people have really enjoyed getting the color copies, but again, the colors are not exactly true because it depends on your printer. So we're going to recap these again. Fancy Frost, Halloween Night, Petals and Paisley, Presents and Pine Cones, Warmth and Cheer, and then Candy Cane Lane. And all of these will be available over on my website. Have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.